Hi friends, Ray from Honeytop Bees. If you're a beekeeper, then you're going to be super interested in what I have inside of this box today. I'm going to open up with you, I'm going to test it out, we're going to go in the bee yard, and we're going to see if this brand new prototype smoker from Technically Beekeeping can really do the job and eliminate the traditional wood smoker.
Coming up.
Now, first of all, if you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. My name is Ray. I first started keeping bees with my father about 50 years ago, have since become a master beekeeper through the University of Florida. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll hit subscribe and join me for the journey as we talk all things beekeeping for small to medium scale beekeepers. Little bit of history for you. This wood smoker, it looks like it's been well used, but it's actually a little bit deceptive. It's been well used in the past, but honestly, I have not even lit this wood smoker all year long. I've kind of gone smokeless over the last couple years and have switched to the Apisalis bee smoker. Now, it's actually not a bee smoker. It probably would be better described as a bee vaporizer. And I love this product. I use it every single week. I actually own 2 of them. Because one of the things that I'm not crazy about is it has an internal rechargeable battery in it. And when that battery goes dead and you're out in the bee yard, you can kind of be left high and dry. And so I have 2 of these that I carry out, use them all the time, and I have had no need to light the traditional wood smoker throughout this year. Now, if you don't know, the traditional wood smoker has been around for a long time. Moses Quimby actually developed it about 150 years ago in the 1870s, and it's pretty much been the standard ever since. Now, there's been little iterations in size and shape, etc., but the basic premise has been the same. And most beekeepers still use this. But in this box today, I have something that might challenge the Apisalis bee smoker, or it may not, because honestly, I don't know yet. I haven't opened it up. There's at least 2 things that I'm hoping that this product is going to improve on from my beloved Apisalis bee smoker. One of them is it has a replaceable battery instead of an internal rechargeable battery. And then secondly, it has a fan in it so that I don't have to press the bellows in order to get smoke. I can just pull the trigger. At least that's what I've seen in the preview. But I haven't actually opened this up. Now, before we go any farther, you just need to know that even though this might sound like I'm really promoting this product, I actually am not. No money has exchanged hands. I actually got this as a prototype. It's not even available on the market yet. I did not pay for it, and I was not paid for this at all. This is my honest opinion and review. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and dig in and see what's inside the box. In case you're wondering, while I'm opening this up, this product is slated to be available in early 2026. Now, I've watched Mike on Technically Beekeeping go through several iterations and prototypes of this product. And he keeps improving it, getting feedback, improving it. I really love the process that he's been going through. All right, well, let's see what we've got here. He's got a box, Technically Beekeeping, and it looks like the box has been signed by some various other people that perhaps have tested it. I'm not really sure. Oh, look at that. Little lights. I'm technically a beekeeper. Little lights pop up. Yay. All right. Step number 1. Remove the T-bar pins and place in pin folder. Step 2. Turn over paper.
Empty the contents of the classified folder and follow the instructions therein, and most importantly, have fun.
That was very fun. Didn't see this coming. All right, now how do I stop this from doing this again? Maybe I turn the paper over, because I don't. See, step 1, remove the T-bar pins and place in the pin folder. Yeah, let's, all right, now this is getting a little crazy. But that was definitely a fun surprise to open up to here. Okay, the biggest challenge is shutting this off right now. Slide down to the right to turn off. Ah, there we go. Okay, well that was fun, Mike. That was very cool. Open it up. It's got a little light up thing with some directions. That was definitely neat. Okay, let's move on here. Classified, authorized personnel only. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, your sticker to keep. Yay! Keep my little technically beekeeping sticker. And just to show you what's inside the box here, we have the prototype, we have a battery, we have a clip, which I believe clips onto your belt. We have a little signature pen. I guess I'm supposed to sign the top, charging cord, and some pods. And here's the actual prototype. It's been used. It's not, other people have had their hands on it, I can see. So again, this is not in production yet, but should be in production soon. All right, so first of all, he has worked really hard. I've seen him this on his YouTube channel as well, to create a strong magnet so that this will clip onto your belt and then can also easily be pulled off when you need to use it, and then have a handy place. So it's got a little nice big clip on it. I really like that. It seems like it could go over any belt, and then the magnet is sufficiently strong. You do have to line the magnet up. Like if you don't hit it right, it's not as strong. You need to hit it in the center, but other than that, it seems like that's great. And he's given me several test vials here of the vapor smoker, the essential oils that will be used for this, and so we'll be all set with that. And I'm actually going to compare it not to a traditional wood smoker. I'm actually going to compare it to my Apisalis vapor smoker, since it's kind of in the same category. So anyway, I think that's all I really need to review here. It looks like the pods just snap in here. They do. They just snap right in here. Okay, I really like that. That's very nice. They're magnetic. They snap right in there, very easy. Compare that to the Apisalis. You've got to slide this out, turn it over. I'll actually show you. You've got to turn it over, and then you've got to take out this, I don't really know what this is called. I think they call it an activator. I think it's the little burner. You've got to actually take that out in order to fill it up and then put it back together. This certainly looks a little bit easier, but the proof is, does it actually work on my bees? That's all I really care about, is does it actually work on my bees? And so we're gonna have to do that out in the bee yard. So the battery is just about charged. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry, this already has one battery on it. All right, so look, I put that on there, press the button, and immediately I get smoke. With the Apisalis, I have to click it 3 times. Wait for it to beep, which it's not actually even doing right now. Come on now. I'm bragging. Okay, there it goes. Now it beeps. And then I've got to puff it to get smoke out. We'll just give a smoke comparison here. Let's see. Do top and bottom. All right, well, let's take it out to the bee yard and see how we do. All right, let's show you. I've got my smoker on my hip. Pulls off nicely. Like that a lot. Put it back on. Magnet didn't hold. Try that again. You have to kind of hit the magnet right in the middle, and then it will hold pretty good. So probably a little room for a little bit of improvement there. All right, so I'm out in the bee yard. I've got the prototype for the technically beekeeping vapor smoker. Plug the battery in. They sent me 4 different formulations to test here, and I don't really know which one is going to be the best. I'm just going to grab one of them. Mike, if you're watching this, I'm going to use the B4 one first. Give it a little trigger. It's a little bit breezy today, so if you see the smoke kind of blowing off in the direction, that's probably why. But this is one of the things so far that I really like about this. This one, you press the trigger and smoke comes right out. I like that a lot. Turn it this way in the wind. All right, so here's one thing that's very different about these 2 smokers. I might have mentioned this inside, but it was a couple days ago. I had to charge the battery, so I already forgot what I did. But with this smoker, I have to, with the Apisalis smoker, I have to puff it 3 times to turn it on, which I've already done. Wait for the burner to warm up. And then it's usually the second puff that gives me some smoke. Again, it is pretty windy today. With this one, I put the battery on, I press the trigger, immediately have smoke. Really like that. Second thing I really like about this prototype is the fan. I know I've already mentioned that, but I can't help but say it again because the fan inside of here is able to project, or what would the right word be? Project, force, I don't know, whatever, the smoke down into the hive frame, into the hive, whereas this one I have to use my own force to push it down in there, and this just has a simple trigger. So really like that. Let's put it inside the hive though, because if it doesn't work on the bees, it doesn't really matter. Let's give this a try. A little bit of puff smoke in the entrance. I'm already in love. I mean, I really like my Aposalis smoker. I've been smokeless all this year and most of last year, but I just like the trigger and the fan. I just can't help but stop talking about that. Looking at how the bees react, I'll try to get a little closer here for you. You can see here on this frame, they're coming up here. I'll just give them a little bit of smoke. And I can hear them buzz, and they're definitely all retreating downward. Once these bees become aware, they're going to really be the test of how the smoker is doing. I'm just going to jump down into the bottom box. There's not really that much activity up here, just some honey to be, just some stored honey. All right, I got a lot of activity here at the entrance of the hive. We're very interested in this. Now, you can only take my word for how aggressive this hive is normally. I said it again, defensive. How defensive this hive is normally, because I can't really compare with both smokes. I can try it though. Let's just see what happens. This is not going to be scientific or anything like that. I'm actually not real good at all that scientific experimenting stuff. So I'm going to use the Aposalis bee smoker here in the, technically beekeeping bee smoker up here in the front. And then here in the back, see if I notice any difference between the bees. I'm not really expecting to be honest with you, because the new formulation in this one is actually pretty good. It's called Nova, and I've been very pleased with it this year. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of difference as far as the formulations that are in the pods, but the bees definitely are not nearly as aggressive today as I have experienced them in the past. Just gonna do a simple hive inspection here. I might take out a frame and just smoke that frame, see what happens. We're starting to get a little perked up here. I got some nice fall larvae in there. Let's just have some fun. Let's just see what happens when I smoke this frame. I'll smoke this side with the technically beekeeping bee smoker, and we'll see what happens. And I will smoke this side where all the bees just went to. Make sure my queen isn't here. I don't want to do anything
mess this hive up this late in the year. Again, being windy, this is going to be a little difficult. I actually don't really notice a lot of difference between this particular formula, which is Mike calls B4, and the Apisalis Nova formula. Not a whole lot of difference. Wasn't really expecting a big difference as far as the formulations of the vapor. Now I'm supposed to use this clip here, but that's going to take me a little getting used to when this actually comes out in production. Hive is looking great for this time of year. Alright, so here's my summary. I'd be a buyer. I'd be a buyer of the technical beekeeping smoker vapor. The formulation I think is pretty similar to what I'm experiencing my Apisalis, but the big advantages to this I think are twofold. It has a fan motor inside of it, actually threefold. There's a fan motor inside of it, you push the trigger, you immediately get smoke, and it's going to take a DeWalt or a Milwaukee replaceable rechargeable battery. I have 6 amp hour batteries that I have with my DeWalts. Popping one of those bad boys on there and being able to use this for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever would just be great. The battery goes out on this in the middle of my inspections, I'm in trouble. I bring 2 of them just in case, but I used to have one, and when the battery runs out you're kind of left high and dry, especially if you didn't bring a wood smoker with you. So that's my evaluation. Mike, I like what you've done here. I think it's got just a few tweaks that maybe will improve it a little bit better. I'll send those over to you, but I think you're definitely onto something good here, and I would definitely be a buyer of this new smoker. Can't wait till it comes on the market. Take care. This is Ray. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you next week. Every Thursday I put a new video on about beekeeping. I hope you will join our journey by hitting like and subscribe down below. God bless.